Hey everybody, how's it going? Raph here, and today for you I have my last video of the year, so my last pickups of 2022. But before anything, I would like to wish a Merry Christmas to all and a very happy holiday season. I hope you guys are surrounded by love in this very happy time of the year. Personally, one of my favorites. I have some shoes, some very nice hats, so if you're into hats, you'll want to tune in, and some tops. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start with the shoes. I have these Pollen Air Jordan 1s. If you've seen my latest video, you have seen these, so I won't go into too much details. But really nice shoe, really nice color blocking. It's got that UNC color blocking. I just don't see myself wearing them anytime soon. As you can see, I still haven't bothered to take off the lace bags and lacing the other shoe up. So these are gonna have to wait for summer, but I'm very excited to rock them nonetheless. Now the other pair of shoes is one that I have been looking forward to getting for a very long time, ever since they came out. So 2017, Royal Ones come out. I'm broke. I'm still a teenager. I don't have any money, so there was no way I would get these. I had gotten my birthday present earlier in the year, in October, so there was no way my parents were dishing out a couple $100 a couple months later just for another pair of Jordans. So these have been heavily worn. I would say they're like a 7.5 out of 10 maybe. Honestly, the worst thing about these is the heel drag. Not on this shoe, but on the left shoe. It's even worse. But that's pretty much the only downside that I would say affects the wearability. They have a bunch of scuffs, a bunch of, I mean, they're dirty, but I made them that way. I cleaned them up, and I've been wearing these for the last 3 weeks, pretty much in a row. You really can't take these off my feet. But one of my grails, man, one of the best Air Jordan 1 colorways, and the materials they utilized on this pair was just so good in 2017. They had that really nice leather. The only thing I'm concerned about is I'm going to be wearing them in the snow, so I just hope the salt doesn't affect them too much. Probably will, but look, man, I want them to look beat. Thing with me is, if I have a pair of shoes, let's say I have some Fire Red 5s, I have them right here actually. My Fire Red 5s, for example, I just want them to look like the OGs, you know, like the 1990 version. So I've just been beating these up ever since I got them like 2 years ago, and yeah, I've put in these laces, but that's not the point. Thing is, I just want them to look beat, so there's really no point in buying a brand new pair of these, dishing out 500-600 Canadian bucks, because that's the price. Even worn pairs, they're about $300-400, and they're less worn than this, but you can still call them beat. So I'm really happy for the price I got them. I think I mentioned it, but I got them at work, so had a good deal on them. Now let's get into the hats. I have maybe like 5 hats, I think. So we'll start with the less interesting ones first, because the 3 last ones are very heavy hitters. In my opinion, you'll want to see that. I have this Hawaii trucker hat right here. It kind of resembles the other one I had in my other pickup video, but this one's a bit cooler. It's red, it just pops more, and it's all embroidered. Really nice embroidery right here, and on the Hawaii as well. It's made by the same company, Hawaiian Headwear. So, a little cheap, fun hat to wear on hot summer days. And this one I got from my boy Tito. So if you watch my other videos, you know who Tito is. He sold me that one for 45 bucks, I think. It was a bit before the World Cup, but I was getting into it, you know, I was really getting to the World Cup vibes, and man, the 90s were so good at just branding and making things look interesting, like with the, like, look at that embroidery, man. That's beautiful. All those colors, they really pop. It's a bit dusty, so I'll have to clean it, but got the World Cup USA 94 like branding right here. I hope you guys are able to see that, and it's made by Twins Enterprise. And as you can see, it keeps its shape really well. It hasn't been worn at all, or not very much. So that's it for this one. And now getting into the really interesting stuff. These are all from the same company. They're all the same style, and they're all some really good teams, and the price that I got them for is really worth it. I got them for $60 each, so $160 for the 3 hats. It's this like cartoon, I don't know the exact name of the style, so you'll have to excuse me. If you know, please enlighten me. But it's American Needle made for CCM, and I recently discovered that that was a thing. I didn't even know they did that. But American Needle, if you know, on the high end of vintage hats, from what I know, at least from the information I've gathered and from what I've seen, they're also some of the best fitting. But they're really known for like your blockhead. This isn't a blockhead because there's no lettering. I don't think you could consider that a blockhead, but it's those ones that always have like the team on the back. I really love those. They always fit very nice and they're always high quality. Now these are the Florida Gators. So you got the black body, the blue brim, and the blue piping, and just the details are really nice. You got the gator at the back along with the snaps. These are all in pretty much perfect condition. And from what, as you can see right here, it says made expressly for CCM by American Needle. I hope you guys are able to see that right here. And you got the college license right here. So that's it for this one. We got another one right here. Miami Hurricanes, even better in my opinion. I love this hat. I love this hat. You got the blue brim, the hurricane, well, the bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I probably know, I'm not finding the words right now. But yeah, you got the hurricane right here, the bird on the back. And man, these are all super clean. I got them off of Facebook Marketplace actually. But the guy knew his shit. He just, I don't know, I think he just wanted to get rid of them quick because they had been up on there for a while. But same story going on, made expressly for CCM by American Needle. And lastly, my very favorite, and this one has like an extra detail that I really like about it. You know me and my LA teams, LA Kings, 49ers, well, just California in general. I love those teams, Oakland Raiders, but LA Kings has to be one of my very favorites. You got LA Kings right here in that very nice heather gray, the heather gray brim, and on the back you not only have the LA Kings logo, you also have the CCM right here, as well as the black snaps. And like I said, these are all in really good condition. They all have green underbrims as well, and this one has the NHL center ice tag. I hope you guys are able to see that. But yeah, so $160 for all of these. Yeah, this one has, I forgot to show this. This one has like a bit of a like hard stain on the brim, but that doesn't really bother me, man. Like this is a $120 hat on its own, so I really cannot complain at all. So that's it for the hats. I hope you guys enjoyed the hats for my hat heads. Some really nice ones in my opinion. Really excited to start wearing these. And let's get into the tops. I have about four tops, sorry. Starting with this one, my one and only crew neck. It's this Africa crew neck from the 80s or the early 90s. It says Al Kabulan, and from what I've gathered on the internet, it's basically an indigenous name for Africa from like the 1800s or so. And yeah, just a really nice one. It's practically brand new. This thing has never been worn at all. It's on a Fruit of the Loom heavy tag. It's a double XL, but it fits more like a fitted XL, I would say. I really don't like how Fruit of the Loom fits, and I especially don't like the 50-50 blends, but for some reason this one's very comfortable. I really like this one, but usually I don't, so very fortunate to have this one in my opinion. Just super clean, like it's super crisp right here, man. Like you can feel everything when you touch it. Got all the countries in Africa on the continent, and yeah, some really nice colors. This one, when I end up wearing my pollens, this will probably is what I'm going to be going for with them for my fit. Probably some black pants or something. But yeah, getting to the t-shirts, we have this 90s single stitch t-shirt. I think the tags hasn't been cut off, but it's by Hanes. It's on a Hanes BCT tag. It's a double XL, but fits like an XL. It says nose to nose, but really the best part about it is the back. It says cheek to cheek with the two birds on their backs or their buttocks, you could say. And it's dated 1992. I hope you guys are going to be able to see that. And you got the Asian continent right here and Africa as well. And it says created for CRES, the Worldwide Conservation and Research Effort of the Zoological Society of San Diego Zoo by Harlequin at Nature Graphics. And I've actually searched up the artist like Harlequin, and he's been making a lot of like animal prints in like the 90s from what I've seen. So really dope t-shirt. Really happy to have this one. I love how it fits, just super baggy and just a really nice relaxed t-shirt, you know, that's like for when I'm going to be chilling outside, not doing much. Now probably my favorite t-shirt as far as I'm concerned my collection actually. Got this, well, why am I taking the hanger off, man? Getting distracted. With this one, we got the single stitch Harley t-shirt. You got the bald eagle at the front, very American, with the stars. Like, this thing screams freedom. It doesn't have a date, but it's definitely early 90s just from like the way it fits and the single stitch. And it's still very nice. You can still feel a bit of the print on it, even though it's been worn. The tag's been cut off, but it fits like an XL, like a tight, not tight, but more fitted XL. Kind of like all Harley tees do, I feel like. They fit in a very specific way. There's nothing at the back, but you got sort of like this beige tan color on the t-shirt. And yeah, just an overall very nice t-shirt. I haven't worn it yet, but it's probably gonna pair very nicely with what I have, with the last item I have actually. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear them together eventually. But I have this Carhartt chore jacket from the 80s. It's dated April of 1985. And if ever you want to learn how to date your Carhartt, it's super simple. Sorry, my nose is itchy, but it's super simple. You got these 3 digits right here. This is the month and this is the year. And they only started doing that around 1984. So if you have a piece that's older than that, I don't know if it's going to be on it. But yeah, it's a Carhartt chore jacket. It's really heavy to hold. I don't know what size it is. It's not on the tag, but it fits like a glove. I really like how it fits me. It's just overall very nice in this classic Carhartt tan color. And what's really cool about them is they sort of have like props for like a hood. Hood wasn't included, but I got this one for my work, so I actually got this one for also a really good price. These are something for like 150 USD on the internet, maybe less if you're like on a resale page. Like on Instagram, I've seen these go for like maybe 80 to 100 USD. And I got them for 75 Canadian, so really good in my opinion. It's also blanket lined, which is really nice. I wore this one coming back actually, which I rarely do, but I put my starter jacket in the bag and I wore this on the set and I was still very warm. It was minus 17 Celsius, so you do the conversion in Fahrenheit and it's really fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, guys, that's about it. I'm pretty much done showing everything I have, so thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in 2023. Take care, guys. Have a good one.